This Saturday of college football rolls on with a mid-afternoon feast. We have a game which will carry huge weight in this conference race. It's the Utah State Aggies Utah State lined up, ready to deliver the opening kickoff. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. He's changing the play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
From the gun, running back on the move. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Zings it complete to the right. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Back to pass on second down. And he makes the grab, but he's out of bounds. Incomplete pass.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he was the right guy. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fires to the middle. Another incompletion on third down.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt is on its way. He came so close to pinning them deep, but maybe just a little too greedy. Tried to get it too close, and it'll come out to the 20. Looking for a gap. It's Jacobs. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. All right, guys, let's chat a little Utah State. Always nice to get a win on the recruiting trail. They feel like they did, landing a three-star wide receiver, verbal commitment. They feel like he has the type of talent that can help a program at this level.
It's going to help their offense right away. I think one of the biggest reasons why he chose this program.
Turning on the Jets. He's at the 40. Past the 20. The 10. Into the house. Touchdown, Utah State. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. We might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Scanning the field, it's Jenkins. He's got the tight end. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Working the ground game. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Finds his target. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Right at the line. Not able to get outside. They tried to run wide, and they got nothing. It'll be 4th down.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes and that ball bounces and it's supposed to go somewhere. And sometimes it goes to a DB and the offense will get a W. Like they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. Snaps it and he has to have it. Caught. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. No hesitation, no trying to baby the ball in there. He just fired it complete.
4th down, no problem. I'm just going to rip this to my wide receiver. He believed in himself. He knew he could get it, and they get the 4th down conversion.
Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Fires to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Thomas. Touchdown! Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Utah State sending its offense back onto the field. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
2nd and long here. Off-play action. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target? Nice job.
Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Left side is Jacobs. and they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first.
I know that was third down, and I know the quarterback's trying to be careful. You don't want to be too greedy, but he had guys open downfield. I think if he had been a little bit more patient and been a little bit more willing to let the play develop, I think he could have converted that with a throw vertically down the field. Instead, he got lazy, checked it down to his running back, and now they're setting up fourth down.
They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Looking downfield, it's Jenkins. Got his man on the right. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
The give to the lone running back. He's stopped.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in fourth down again. Great job there. Pass defense, third down. This defense now starting to put it together.
Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. The screen, he can go. And he's going to lose yardage. He was looking everywhere for just a little grass and a little air, and none to be found.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quick give. It's Jacobs. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Looks as if it's the junior linebacker who's still down on the play, and Holly Rowe will keep us up to date on his condition. Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. Utah State will be forced to send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. To the air, it's Jenkins. Rush right in his face. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And the defense coming through with the first sack of the day. And I tell you what, this defense, they get so many negative plays, and they play so fast. Sometimes you think when you watch them on tape, they got 12 guys. Last week they pitched a shutout. This week playing a great ball again.
Second down now after the sack. Back to pass, and he'll have to push it downfield. Gets a hand in there.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8-ball right now on this drive. Sack first down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it. What can you dial up here?
Line is set on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And here comes the punt team. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Guys, the Utah State offense about to give it another go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Might as well run him again. And he could not get loose on the run. Looks as if we have an injured player for the Aggies on the field. So as they take a look at the injured player, we will take a timeout. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. Let's take just a second and talk about Utah State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout. Out wide left, it's Robinson. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. The 10. Touchdown, Utah State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to throw, it's Jenkins. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Oh, you know, that's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch?
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
Booster.
Quarterback changing the play.
Freeze. Go.
Snapped on 4th down. Lets it fly. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. An explosive play takes them right outside the red zone, and they've got it 1st and 10. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Drops back. It's Jenkins. Unloads to the right. Got it! And it's a touchdown. The extra point here would tie the game. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished things up with a dart from 24 yards out. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Straight ahead, it's Jacobs. Nice move to keep running. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They're all over it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming in. There it is. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
And it's a good sign for this defense, man. The first 2 drives, they put scoring drives together, and they didn't get stops when they needed it. On the 3rd downs, nice job coming up big on a 3rd down, forcing the 4th down, and hopefully now getting off the field.
Trying to get started. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Handoff to the single running back. Breaks into the open. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The offense lining up for a first down play. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll give it to him again. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Maybe a miscommunication. That one didn't have a chance.
Well, that's just a miss by the quarterback. That's a simple slant route. That ball's got to be thrown out in front or put in the face mask of the receiver. Bad throw by the QB.
They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Finds his big tight end. Picks up enough to get them 1st and 10 from the 13.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
As a defensive guy now, you're always zoomed in on the quarterback. I mean, these guys, whether they're throwing the football or running it, at least they have the football in their hands every time. You know where they're going to be. You focus in. The defense locked and loaded, understand what they were trying to accomplish, doing a good job getting to the quarterback, and then make those physical hits count. Finish those tackles with aggressive hits. Make that
The hands. The feet. He steps his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. He makes a catch. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Drops back on first down. Gonna take a shot. He can haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, thanks. Welcome into the Week 11 version of the EA Sports College Football Update Show as we inch closer to bowl season. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on the number 12 team, the Georgia Bulldogs.
He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he had just taken the touchback.
And it's the Bulldogs, looking to deliver in a big way today to get to 8-2. I know those 2 hiccups did not sit well with this team. Hopefully now they can close out the season in style. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now.
He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
One of the things I love about bootlegs as a former quarterback is it's sort of a run-pass option yourself, right? You're given the choice and the freedom out in space to just do what the defense is not ready for. And that time, everybody covered in the back end, but no one there accounting for the quarterback. So go get as many yards as you can. Nice job.
It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Using his legs, it's Jacobs. There he goes. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them.
He can't corral the pitch. The ball's on the ground. Scoops it up. Still a live ball.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. And they're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
And the Aggies trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Nice way to knock that one down.
Well, they're trying to get the big fella the football in the passing game, but they haven't been able to do that yet. He is a really nice target with his size and his athleticism, but him and the QB, they just don't seem to be on the same page right now.
After the misfire, it's 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. Rush is on. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Goes high to pull it in. Just what they were looking for. A huge explosive play, and they're inside the 15 at the 13-yard line.
Well, these two have been absolutely unstoppable in this game, and it just feels like every time this guy drops back to throw, he's throwing it to one guy and one guy only. The defense cannot stop him. He has been a matchup nightmare all game long.
Utah State comes to the line with a 1st and 10. In the red area, it's Jacobs. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
On the option, quarterback keep. Here's a give to Washington.
Well, we know this defense is one that plays with a lot of pride, right? And part of that is their ability stopping the run. They're a top 25 unit in the nation when it comes to stopping the rush, and that really helps them out down here in the red zone. And they're going to have to step up big time in this situation.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
And here comes the field goal unit. That is no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Looking for a man. It's Jenkins. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
Brings up third down.
After the second down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. A really nice job methodically driving down the field the last time they had it, but the missed field goal ruined the drive. Fresh set of downs going up top. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
Makes the grab. It's Robinson.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Left side is Robinson. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on 3rd down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the 1st. Well done.
And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop.
Brings up second down.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Tight end finds a soft spot. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. From the gun. Looking for the score. Intercepted to stop the threat. Got room on the return. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Dropping back, it's Jenkins. Complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Looking for running room. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw one first. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 30. The tag. No one's going to get him. Touchdown. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem.
Number 38, set to kick it away.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Robinson. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This should be the last play of the quarter. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on first down. And with the pressure on him, the quarterback goes down, and we've played 3 quarters here. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Was to pass. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
Man, that's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. Nice job, man. They are on it. You can tell. Reacting to what's going on, rushing the passer, being disciplined, tackling. The most important thing is getting guys on the ground. Now they forced an advantageous situation on 3rd and long.
Throws to the wideout. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Takes it the other way. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. The give. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, they've got the lead. The defense just did their part, getting a takeaway. So now if you're on offense, you want to run the ball and take as much time as possible between snaps. Stay in bounds and let this clock tick away.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Jenkins. Got his man. Pulls it in and takes it in for a touchdown. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns. A 21-point cushion in the 4th. He'll bring it out. It's McKenzie. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes the Aggies offense out to start this drive. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled down. A couple turnovers in a row now. They've got to find a rhythm.
A CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like on the sidelines with the coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative, and that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield, nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He'll try the left side. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
Throws for the tight end. Working on the right. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Touchdown, Aggies. Once he got some room, it was over.
Well, you know, this guy's a huge weapon catching the football, and David, he's difficult to bring down. What an athlete with his size and speed.
Dude, it's stupid. You want me to play defense now against all these guys and all this speed and skill all over the yard, and then you got a tight end like this who can not only catch it with his big frame and his big body, but do that after the catch. It's just so hard to play defense nowadays.
And the extra point is good, but they still trail 35-21. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Powers through the defender. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. To the air, it's Jenkins. Got it in the middle, it's Demania. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the 4th quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. From the gun. He hurls one deep down the left side. Catch inside the 25. Finds the finish line for the touchdown. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Coming out with it, it's McKenzie. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Utah State's offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. First play of this drive. Fires to the tight end. That kind of play will get a drive started or help your field position. They've got it at the 27. Here comes the offense on first down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Second down to the air.
And these are these moments as a defense, like, you're just trying to get out of the game. We're rotating, we're subbing, like, we've stopped them all game long. Like, they can run the football right here. The biggest thing is the clock ticking, us getting out of here with the dub, and really, everybody staying healthy.
Timeout taken by the offense. It's their second. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Snags it.
And this offense is going to have to find more explosive plays. And it can't just rely on the dink and dunk. It's going to have to find itself and score more points. Listen, they got beat up today. But moving on in the future, they've got some good pieces. They got to find a way to fit them together, create some explosive plays on this offense, because today they've been lacking.
On third down, he drops to throw. He's taking a deep shot. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers, over 350 yards for the game. And a shot toward the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
You know, it's one thing to take shots early in a game when the defense may not be expecting it, but at this point, fourth quarter, you're trailing by a lot. They know you're going to do it, and the defense was expecting that one. Great job in the back end.
Long way to go on second down. They just keep firing. Oh, pressure's coming. Just got rid of that one.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man. Just where are they going to find the plays? You can tell the defense sitting back. They're playing nickel. They're playing dime. So you need some receivers to step up, make some yards after the catch, some contested plays. This offense has got it.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. He'll pull it down and run. Inside the 25. He slides past the first down marker and picks it up on fourth. Offense will use a timeout with 28 ticks remaining. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Look out! And they got it.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front, moving forward.
Going for it all. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Aggies!
And the biggest thing is identifying coverages, right? Like, quarterback has to line up and see what he's seeing and see those safeties. I know outside with that safety in the middle of the field, I got a chance to attack and attack deep with my speedster, and he does a great job throwing the football out there, and he does the rest with the catch and then striding it into the end zone.
And he added the extra point. They made sure that good field position paid off, going 45 yards. And the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. After this, it'll be a wrap. Keeps it himself. Now the pitch. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game.